Okay, it's 12:01. Let's get started. Welcome, everyone. I'm Holly Kessler, Executive Director of the Small Business Chamber of Commerce of Hawaii. Thank you for joining us today for insights into some of our member benefits. This will be a fast-paced webinar full of lots of great information. The Small Business Chamber of Commerce has over 650 members representing a wide range of industries. Most of our members have employee counts less than 50, keeping aligned with our mission to support and serve small businesses in Hawaii. As an SBCOC member, we support your business by sourcing information and benefits and providing networking opportunities so you can keep focused on what you do best, running your small business. Today's webinar is geared towards you, the small business owner, and will feature 3 speakers to give you insights into some valuable benefits available to you as a member of SBCOC. We will have the Q&A at the end, so please put your questions into the Q&A at the bottom as we go along, and we will address all of your questions for the panelists at the end to ensure each speaker has their full amount of time allocated for their presentation. So could we have the agenda, please? Today's webinar will run 1 hour and feature 3 SBCOC members: Colonial Life, University of Maryland Global Campus, and Client Sync Marketing Innovations. And again, the Q&A will be at the end. So let's get started. Next slide. Our first presentation is from Colonial Life. Rita Ornealis is the Hawaii District General Agent. She's been with Colonial Life for 14 years and has been instrumental in growing the Hawaii market. Rita has a local team of agents that assist in servicing all of the Colonial Life groups. Rita has her state of Hawaii licenses for life and health insurance, as well as property and casualty insurance. She also earned professional designations as a certified risk manager and a certified insurance counselor. Prior to Colonial Life, Rita has over 40 years in the financial services industry in executive management positions at various banks, insurance companies, and credit unions in Hawaii. I will now turn it over to Rita.
Thank you so much, Holly. Next slide, please. And hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today, my goal is really to uncover the benefits of Colonial Life Employee Benefits Program for all of you and how it can make a difference for your company. Next slide. Colonial Life. Most of you know that we are a voluntary benefits provider, and we offer our products and services to companies like you to include as part of your employee benefits package. But in this presentation, I will share how we are more than that. We are a partner that you can count on to deliver on our promise when you need us the most. Next slide. For over 80 years, we've been recognized as a leader in our industry, offering voluntary benefit plans like accident, cancer, critical illness, disability, hospital, and life insurance. But more than that, we also offer many value-added complementary services, such as identity theft protection, legal document services, and many more, all at no cost to the company or to your employees. But more importantly, you can have confidence in our award-winning reputation for our products and services. We were awarded #1 in customer service by Newsweek, and also recognized as best in class for product, service, and innovation by Benefit Selling Magazine Reader's Choice Award. And we can serve companies as small as 1 employee to thousands of employees. Next slide. Our approach is pretty simple in delivering our services. We deliver reputable, award-winning products, and we back it up with award-winning customer service. Our knowledgeable certified benefits consultants are there to educate your employees on all of your employee benefits, not just Colonial Life plans, but all of your plans, so that your employees can understand and appreciate their benefits program that you make available to them. Our priority is to inform and educate your employees. And as a result, employee participation and appreciation in your benefits program will improve. Our innovation technology allows us great flexibility in meeting with your employees at any place, at any time, in person or virtually. And our team bench for support is deep, all working together to ensure we are there when you need us, from enrollments to billing administration to claim servicing and beyond. We have our Hawaii local support team, which is me and my team, as well as the territory support team in San Diego, and the corporate support team in South Carolina. But I can reassure you that having been in the business in Hawaii, providing Colonial Life services, we can answer and resolve, I believe, about 85% or more of your questions or issues, and only have to turn to our other teams on a lesser basis. This is our winning model. Next slide. So what are voluntary benefits? Voluntary benefits are sometimes called supplemental insurance and is usually paid for by the employee. Voluntary benefits help to cover expenses that may not be covered by the company's medical insurance plans that you offer to your employees. And it covers things like deductibles, co-pays, lost income when your employees are unable to work, and also their bills that pile up when they're unable to work. The benefits are paid directly to the insured, which is your employees, regardless of other insurance they may have, and it does not require any coordination of benefits with their medical plans. So our claims are paid really, really fast. Often the benefits they receive is more than their actual out-of-pocket expense after their medical insurance pays for their medical services, and they can use these funds for whatever they need. Voluntary benefits will help companies create a more comprehensive benefits package without adding more cost to your bottom line. This helps in recruiting and retaining your quality employees because it makes your benefits package very competitive with maybe larger employer groups. Employees have more benefit plan choices to meet their personal and family needs. And what is really nice is that because most of our plans are pre-tax eligible, both the employees and employers can save on payroll taxes. Next slide. Here's a summary of our plans and coverages, and it's very busy, but don't worry. I won't dwell on the details too much for the sake of time, but I will point out that most of our plans are available guarantee issue. So even employees that have pre-existing health conditions and are not normally insurable will be eligible for coverage. Our plans supplement your employee healthcare plans, like your medical and your dental, by covering the gaps that their medical plans do not cover, such as co-pays, deductibles, etc. They also provide financial protection when employees are unable to work. And as I said before, all benefits are paid to the insured and they can use those funds for whatever they need. Next slide. So I mentioned earlier at the beginning of my presentation that we also offer value-added programs, and these will help you to further expand your employees' benefits package at no cost to your company. We know that employee participation during enrollment is very important. So to boost employee interest, we offer our value-added programs at no cost. All employees who meet with a benefit counselor, so that's the only requirement, that they meet with a benefit counselor, are eligible to enroll in these services at no cost. Also, no additional purchase is required by the employee to receive these value-added services. So they don't have to buy any of the Colonial Life products that have a premium. They can just come and talk to us and say, gee, I heard that I could get this legal document preparation. Please sign me up for that, and there's no cost to that. In this list are also some services that facilitate the company's plan administration process, like the HR Answers Now, which is it's a resource website for human resources. And then the POP, which is a premium only plan administration, which allows you to take advantage of pre-tax deductions, and an employee benefit statement, which we also call a total paycheck report. Next slide, please. So when it's time for the enrollment, if you decide that, hey, you want to move forward, you've called me and you said, let's move forward, and we get you all set up, and it's time for enrollment, we can be flexible and adaptable. We can accommodate if you have multiple locations, different work shifts, also different languages, because we have a couple of people that speak different languages that are more widely seen in Hawaii. All size employer groups are eligible, again, as small as one employee or as large as thousands of employees. We can enroll in person, virtually, on the phone, etc. And we can enroll more than our Colonial Life products, as I mentioned earlier. We can handle every aspect of your enrollment, such as your medical plans, your dental plans, even your group term life plans, your long-term disability plans, if they're with another vendor. The only thing we don't enroll is your 401k, because we're not licensed to enroll 401k. Everything else we are licensed in. We do it simply and we do it your way. Next slide. We understand that enrollment is more than just checking a box, which a lot of times that's all the time we have for. We hand out forms and we say, you know, just pick what you want. But it's really hard for the employees, because do you know that only a third of employees really understand their benefits very well? And if they don't understand it, they're not going to select it. So we want to help employees understand the benefits program that are available to them. We can help improve these statistics in many ways. Of course, there is the traditional group meetings with your employees, individual, one-on-one, getting to know them better and giving them more information. We can provide posters and flyers to announce what are we offering and when is your open enrollment, and then also emails. But there's many companies where their employees just don't have the time to sit in a meeting. And we can reach employees that are harder to reach with our digital solutions, so that they can access anytime, just like how we're doing this presentation. You can access it at any time when you have the time. So what can we offer for those hard to reach employees? We can do digital postcards where they look at it, click on a plan that they want on the postcard, and it goes into more detail. It's interactive. Customized websites, customized for your company, mobile apps, and more. And this provides employees with the information they need to make informed choices on their benefit plans. Again, all of this at no cost. Next slide. In closing, we understand that managing your employees' benefits programs can be time-consuming and sometimes challenging. Like plan changes, billing issues, employee turnover, it can be a big headache and sometimes a big hassle. This is why we support you and your employees at every step. We help you in deciding which benefit plans are right for your employees by doing a discovery process with you. We can set up your program if you decide to move forward in less than a month. Because premiums are collected in arrears, not beforehand, your billing reconciliation process is going to be so much easier and stress-free. It's a smooth implementation and quick response in resolving issues that are key to maintaining our excellent customer service that you and your employees expect and deserve. Above all else, we're compassionate when our policyholder needs us the most, when they need to submit a claim. We understand that the claim represents a call for help and the expectation of a promise that we made will be kept. We answer that call. Our online claim service with direct deposit of benefit payments can reduce our claims processing time from weeks to days. Many claims are paid same day. Even complex claims are paid within a week or two. And this is because we provide the local support to review the claims with the employees, help them to make sure everything is complete, so that by the time we submit it electronically to Colonial Life, it can be paid on the same day. That is our promise, and we are there when you need us. Thank you so much for your time. Next slide.
Slide, please. Thank you, Rita. That was wonderful. So now we will hear from the University of Maryland Global Campus. Justine Fiesta is an outreach partner specialist located in Pearl City. She helps local businesses and organizations offer accessible, career-relevant education benefits to their employees. With over 8 years of experience in higher education, Justine brings a well-rounded perspective to supporting working adults on their educational journey. A Hawaii resident and mom of a 3-year-old, she's passionate about promoting accessible opportunities that empower local residents to advance professionally while continuing to thrive here in Hawaii. Justine, take it away.
Hi, everyone. My name is Justine Fiesta. I'm an outreach partnership specialist with the University of Maryland Global Campus, also known as UMGC. But first off, I wanted to thank you for spending some time with us today. I'm really excited about sharing a benefit that you already have access to just by being a part of the Small Business Chamber of Commerce. So let's dive in. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, so here's the big major thing. Because you're a member of the Small Business Chamber of Commerce, you and even your family members can get up to 25% off of the tuition at UMGC. And that's on top of no application fees and programs that are completely online and flexible. So whether you're looking to start a degree, finish one, or pick up some new skills, this is definitely a solid opportunity for you. Next slide, please. And the one thing that I love about UMGC is how supportive we are, where every student gets access to personalized academic advising, credit for prior learning, and hybrid locations if you ever want to meet in person. And with the benefits available, we hope that students will receive the career growth, work-life balance, as well as affordability and the sense of personal accomplishment that they're looking for. And we're here to give you just that and help you make that happen. Next slide. So with our partnership with the Small Business Chamber of Commerce, there is a bunch of people that get this benefit. So as I mentioned earlier, it's not just you who can take advantage of this. This benefit extends to so many people connected to the chamber. And just as shown in the graphic, under the chamber list, their employees, spouses, and their direct dependents get it. If you are an individual member, your spouse, and your spouse, and your direct dependents get the benefit. And if you are a member business, it'll be you, your employees, and their spouses and dependents who get the benefit. Next slide, please. And this is part of why I'm really passionate about this, is because I was raised in Hawaii and I have been here through the many economic changes and landscapes that it's gone through. UMGC Hawaii invests in local Hawaii talent. We do that by helping to build a workforce that's competitive in both local industries and even on the global stage. And we do that by providing easy, accessible, flexible learning options for the locals here. The locals will get to stay rooted in the Hawaii community without leaving, and it just creates a whole sustainable cycle of them being here, being able to give back to the community while thriving. So now that we got the big stuff out of the way, let me officially introduce to you the University of Maryland Global Campus. Next slide, please. So our mission is simple but powerful. It is to inspire hope, empower dreams, and transform lives one student at a time. Next slide, please. This mission was derived from the idea of meeting students at their need wherever they may be. So going back in time for a second, when active duty military students couldn't go to class at the original College Park campus in Maryland because they were stationed in another country post-World War II, we ventured out to where the students were, and we were the ones that served them in exchange for them serving the country. And it was at the request of the Department of Defense that UMGC became the first institution in 1949 to send a faculty team overseas to teach classes to those who couldn't be stateside and take advantage. And the big push for service members at the time, just big FYI, to get their education was because of the GI Bill. This was around the time that it was first introduced, so many service members wanted to definitely take advantage of it. And since then, we've been trailblazers in distance education as well as online learning. So we've been doing this for quite a while. And just to add, we are part of the University of Maryland system, which is a state public school, and are institutionally accredited. Next slide, please. We're actually the largest public university in the country, public online university in the country with locations globally, including right here in Pearl City and most of the Oahu military bases. So whether you're here or abroad, your education does travel with you. Next slide, please. On top of online courses that you can access anywhere, you also get no-cost digital resources in place of physical textbooks. You'll get a lifetime of career services provided at no extra cost. And this kind of just goes to show how much we make education accessible and flexible to those who are looking for it. Next slide. So now as far as programs, we have over 135 degrees and certificates. So from cybersecurity to healthcare, from business to education, and you don't even need to pick a specific concentration or degree. If you're wanting to take just one class to kind of just brush off on human resource skills for your small business, we do have undergraduate certificate options available for you. It can even count towards a degree should you choose to continue and turn that into a bachelor's degree later on. And then as for costs, next slide. UMGC provides competitive tuition rates with financial aid options, including federal financial aid. So if you're familiar with FAFSA, scholarships, employer tuition assistance programs, as well as support for military families if you're a part of one. And just to show you the cost savings, if we were to only factor in the 25% off Small Business Chamber of Commerce discount for the undergraduates, instead of the $4.99 per credit cost, you're eligible to bring that down to $3.75 per credit instead. And let's just say that, for example, you had no prior college credits and you had to take all 120 credits to get a bachelor's degree. You are looking at saving almost $15,000 for the whole program just by being a member of the Small Business Chamber of Commerce. So definitely getting a good deal. Next slide, please. And I just wanted to quickly talk about how this was all possible. It is my job as an outreach partnership specialist to reach out and work with all kinds of partners. So from nonprofits to private businesses, my role is to bring value to the organization, your family, and your future in education. If you've seen us at benefit fairs or events, just know that we're there for the relationships and not just for the recruitment. So next slide, please. And as your partners in education, we can create MOUs, engage in speaking opportunities for your company, and are the trusted education support for companies and employees. We work with nonprofit, for-profit, associations, membership organizations, etc., whose mission aligns with ours and what we provide. We're for those who want to add an educational perk to their employee benefits package to make it more attractive for potential and current employees. Next slide, please. Okay, and this is a list of who we're currently partnered with, and the list is just getting longer and longer. So if you're an organization who would also like to be a part of the list and create your own tailored partnership with UMGC, you can definitely reach out to me. Next slide. But yeah, I just wanted to close out by saying that education is one of those things that no one can ever take away from you. So whether you're upskilling, pivoting, changing jobs, or just doing this for personal growth, it is definitely an investment and it just always gives back. So you'll gain that confidence, community, as well as practical skills that you can use right away. Next slide, please. So if anything that I said resonates or has sparked your interest today, let's talk, whether that be exploring the programs, getting started, or figuring out how your benefit works. Let me know and give me a call. Thank you.
Thank you, Justine. So our next and final presenter today is Christina Martinovic of Client Sync Marketing Innovations. So Christina moved to Maui at the age of 14 and graduated from Lahaina Luna High School. She studied at the University of Hawaii, majoring in electrical engineering. Christina has held several technical roles, including at the Department of Defense and the Department of Information Security Agency. She's launched several small businesses, including a woodworking and laser design shop. It was through these experiences that she discovered the marketing challenges small businesses face. That's when she decided to bring her IT background and love for small business together, helping others leverage technology to grow. Today, she builds systems that build business growth. From automation to AI, Christina helps small businesses streamline the chaos, respond faster, and increase revenue without adding more staff or stress. I will now turn it over to Christina.
Aloha, everyone, and thank you, Holly and the Small Business Chamber of Hawaii, giving me this opportunity to share a little bit about automation and AI solutions to make businesses profitable. So I just I'm just excited to walk through how a small business like yours can start with automation AI, not just to save time, but to actually grow and operate more profitably. I'm going to keep this really practical, real simple, and focus on what works. Next slide. Well, as Holly already explained, and I do appreciate, she went through all my background just a little bit more. As I was moving to Hawaii, on Oahu, to get my degree in electrical engineering. I also went and worked with United Airlines to kind of do my passion with travel. I love to travel. And so today, I don't want to go too much in my background because we went through it, but I just a little bit is I do build systems with automation and AI, and that's just to really help businesses streamline the chaos and respond faster. We can just go to the next slide. So why does this matter right now in 2025? Well, let's talk about that. So most of the small owners think they need more leads. But the truth is that you don't have a lead problem, you have a follow-up problem. So according to the 2025 report, there's 27% of small businesses that don't follow up at all. Every time a call, a text, or a DM goes unanswered, that's money left on the table. So most of the time, it's not intentional, it's just that we're just too busy. So that's where AI and automation comes into play. Next slide. So I just want to share a recent local business. He's a local pressure washer business here in Hawaii. So Jason had the skills and the tools, but he had no system. Everything was manual, Facebook messages, missed call, no website. So we decided we're going to go in and we're going to build him a smart website and automation. It could capture leads instantly, respond right away, and even follow up. After we launched his website, within 2 days, he got 3 leads, 3 bookings, and he actually closed all 3 of them. He came back to us and he said, I thought I was good at returning calls, but watching how fast that system responded, I had no idea how much I was missing. Next slide. So this is where we're going to break it down. So the old way versus the AI way. So right now, today, most companies are using, they let their calls go to voicemail. They miss messages and they spend time chasing the bookings. Now with AI, calls are answered 24/7. Your customer or client or prospect will get instant response and they'll have auto booking. This isn't about replacing people now. It's about replacing what gets missed. The old way is reactive, and the new way is that AI gives you consistency, and consistency builds trust. Next slide. So I want to introduce you one of the newest AIs that you'll see in 2025 in the marketplace. And this is a AI receptionist. We call ours Lexi. So the AI receptionist is like a virtual front desk. It picks up your phone 24/7, books appointments. It filters out those spam calls, and it handles FAQs exactly how you want it to be. You can script it, customize it, and it doesn't call in sick. It can even qualify your leads, send reminders, and no one will slip through the cracks. Next slide. So this one is our AI chat assistant. And now it lets you talk to chat. Whether someone messages you on Facebook, texts you, or uses your website chat, the assistant answers immediately. It asks the right questions, collects name, contact information. It can send links and book calls. It's working even when you're sleeping or out in the field. And just like the voice assistant, it can answer FAQs, it can qualify your leads, and then it can also follow up. Next slide. So the next one is in our automation is called reactivation and follow-up. And this is a talk about your database. And this is where the gold is in it. 72% of revenue comes from existing customers, but most businesses don't re-engage with them. With AI, we can automatically reach out, ask for reviews, promote new services, and follow up with anyone who didn't book the first time. It's one of the easiest wins you can set up, and you don't have to lift a finger. Next slide. So here I want to give you an opportunity to try it yourself. You simply just have to take your phone and text the word chat to 808-736-4438, or you can just simply scan the QR code and follow the instructions. And I'll just give you a few moments if you want to write that down, if you want to do it later, or scan the QR code. And what's good about this that you can implement into your business is that this is how you capture your leads. You get your name, email, and it can book an appointment, or you can also have a follow-up nurture campaign to engage with that prospect instantly. Next slide. So just my final thoughts here is that you don't need more hours in the day. You need a better system. AI and automations it's not about being fancy. They're about being smart. It's how you stay responsive, consistent, and focus on what matters most. This is how you work less, close more, and grow your business without burning out. Next slide. So let's connect. If any of this spoke to you, I'd love to connect. You can book a free strategy session or just text chat to 808-736-4438, and I'll send you more information. I just want to say thank you so much for letting me join today, and I appreciate your time and attention.
Thank you, Christina. That was wonderful. So now we're going to take some questions. So first up, I see some questions for Rita. Rita, are you ready? So Rita,
Yes.
the question for you is, what is the minimum size company? What is the minimum size company to participate in these plans?
Okay. Typically, the minimum size company is 3 employees, only 1 need to participate. But as a member of SBCOC, we allowed the minimum size company to be 1 employee one participation. So as long as you have one participant in our program, you take advantage of all of the things that we talked about today, the group rates, the guarantee issue on our products, value-added services.
So can I clarify? So does that mean a single person company, or does the company have to have 3 employees with one of them participating? Can it be a single person company?
Yes, a
Okay.
single person company. Of course, that would be the single participant.
Right. Okay, wonderful. Another question for you. Does it have to be through payroll deductions?
No, that is another beautiful thing that differentiates us from our competition. We found a way to partner with a third-party premium collection service, and they will actually collect the premiums on a monthly basis from the employee's designated checking account. So this is a way that small businesses don't have to encumber their payroll or add another service from their CPA to do for them. We can just make it available through deduction from the employee's checking account.
Okay, wonderful. And then the final question I see for you is, how long does it take to set up this program?
We normally ask for 1 month, but that's really long for us. It gives us a lot of leeway, and it really is for the benefit of the company. They're the ones that they need to dedicate the time, and usually they have so many other things to do that 1 month will make it more comfortable. If we've done implementations in a week where companies said, we want this, it's almost the end of the month, so I want it, I want coverage to be effective the first of next month, and we do it within a week. So we really meet your needs. We can be as fast as we need to, or we can be, we give you as much time as the company needs.
Okay, great. Thank you for those answers, Rita. So next I see some questions for Justine. Is Justine there?
Hi, yes.
Hi. Okay, so Justine, the first question for you is, what support is available to help me choose a degree or to get started with enrollment?
Yeah, so for potential students in Hawaii, we do have a local team here. As I mentioned, we are located on Ka'ahumanu Street in Pearl City. We have a success coach that will be basically kind of like your advisor that's on island. You talk to them here. Basically, the process is that once we get a conversation started, I will do a warm handoff to her. She will kind of guide you on, what you want to do. You kind of have a conversation regarding like your passions, your careers, what your schedule is like. That way we see if it's a good fit. And yeah, she'll have a conversation to help you figure out what kind of programs, when the next start dates are. But she's here locally in Pearl City.
Okay, great. I see one more question for you, Justine. They're asking, do I have to pursue a degree program to qualify for this discount?
No, you can just take one class if you want to brush up on some skills. As I mentioned earlier, as long as it's not like a specialty program, but we have a list that you can view to see if that is to qualify for the discount. But if it's not a specialty program, then the discount is good to go.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Justine, for answering those questions.
Awesome.
And then Christina, are you there? I have some questions for you.
Yes, Halu, go for it.
Okay, so the first one I see for you is, can these systems be customized for my specific industry?
Yes, most definitely. We do everything for the business. You just give us anything about your business that you want the AI to address or speak. It's going to speak on behalf of your company.
Okay, wonderful. The next question I see for you, Christina, is what happens if someone wants to speak to a real live person?
Well, that can always happen. And what's great about it is that the AI can automatically transfer the call to you. It will first check to see if you're available, and if you're not available, it will go ahead and ask for a booking to have any other questions that they need to answer, or they can also send a message to you so to get right back to them as immediately as you can.
Okay, great. And then the final question I see for you, Christina, is what if my customers don't like talking to AI?
Yeah, I can understand that. our AI is such a natural conversation that most of the time people don't know that they're talking to AI. However, if they don't feel comfortable, they can transfer the call and or leave a message, and we'll send that message to the business owner and they'll get back to them.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's all the questions I see right now. So we will close the webinar. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and thank you for the presenters for an informative webinar. This presentation will be available for viewing on the SBCOC website at www.smallbizhawaii.com. And the panelists' contact information is listed here at the end of this presentation. And of course, you can also contact me, Holly at smallbizhawaii.com, for any information that you might, or any questions you might have. We hope to see you at our next event. We're planning another education webinar in the coming months and a holiday gathering in November. So be on the lookout for the details, which will be delivered directly to your inboxes. Thank you again for joining us and have a great rest of your day. Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you, Holly.